Here's some more fun about being a speaker on the road. This is a setup that I had for a webinar last night. So I don't even know what this thing is or what it's supposed to do in the hotel room. Some kind of seat, maybe? But anyway, it was a great help for helping me to get my laptop a little bit higher. It still wasn't great. It wasn't the same as the setup I had back home. I had my microphones with me, so I had my lapel mic and my transmitter to plug into the laptop. The space wasn't great, so here's like the speaking space like bang up against the bed, so I didn't really have any sideways movement. I just had to sort of stay in place. I did a little bit back and forth from time to time. The lighting wasn't fantastic either, so there actually isn't any lights right above, whereas you can see here it's a little bit lighter. So in the end, what I did, there's this little lamp here, so I turned that on for like one side light, and then I actually used the torch for my phone. I had that plugged in. Luckily there's some plugs underneath, so obviously I had my laptop plugged in, I had my phone plugged in, and then I turned on the torch for my phone, and then I just put it on the side of my screen, and that gave me two light sources. It wasn't great, it was shining up a little bit, but we made do. I managed to run the webinar, and the big thing I was worried about wasn't necessarily the space. I was like, yeah, I'll make do with what I've got. I was so worried about the hotel Wi-Fi because sometimes you don't know what that's going to be like. But I managed to run a session. There was, I think, 29 people who were on it, and as far as I can tell, the connection was great. I don't know if it was necessarily 100% great at their end, but I said, let me know if there's any tech issues. I can swap to the hotspot on my phone, and nothing came through. So I think we managed okay on the tech there. So sometimes you've got to improvise, know what you're trying to achieve, getting the camera up to eye level as much as possible, trying to get some decent lighting, trying to get a little bit of stage area if you can, but also recognize that it's not going to be the same as your home office or studio that you're in, where everything is going to be tailored. But it means you can be flexible, and that's the great virtue of virtual speaking, is that you have that flexibility, you have that adaptability, you have that freedom. Even when you're traveling miles away to somewhere else, there's still the possibility to do your work and reach your people with your message.